Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Topics and opinions may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Tonight and Friday.
And tomorrow.
Where were you guys pulling us to?
To
Tomorrow what?
South Beach today.
Tomorrow?
Whiskey River tomorrow. And then Friday.
I start working tomorrow.
Friday's a quinceañera.
Oh, Friday we have a quinceañera.
You know, I'm part of the family now.
Yeah.
You can be my plus one. I don't have plus one. Adrian
Here.
Eric's plus one.
Yeah. All right. So let's start.
Ready? All right, guys. Welcome to the podcast. We had a quick little intro podcast already, but we're here with the one and only
Zeus.
Period. Okay, Zeus. So tell me a little bit about yourself, because this is gonna be our first time talking.
Me.
Because we always see each other. Like here and there.
And we say hi.
Yeah, we say hi. We hang out for a little bit, but we never have like a conversation. But
Oh,
welcome
yes.
to the podcast. How
Thank
you feel?
Thank you for having me over.
Cheers before we get
Yes.
started.
Cheers.
We're drinking Beatbox, guys. Yo, Beatbox. Thank you for the sponsor.
I'll probably be drunk by halfway.
You for real? You're halfway?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm drinking the pink lemonade flavor, guys.
I'm doing the hard tea just because.
Is it good? They said that one's like a twisted tea, but
Yeah,
stronger.
it actually does.
Right?
Try it.
A twisted tea?
Because I know the lemonade is like a little.
Oh, it is. But it's stronger.
It's stronger, right?
No, this one's a little bit stronger. Hey, let me
Yeah, but it tastes like more strong because of lemonade, right?
Yeah.
This one not really.
It is what it is. So welcome to the podcast. How you feel?
I feel good.
Is this your first podcast?
It is.
Period.
It is.
We have this is gonna be our 14th, 15th guest in a row, the first podcast. So period.
So thank you.
No, thank
again.
you for pulling up. Actually, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from? Where's your nationality? How'd you grow up? Where you grew up at?
So I am originally from Compton, California.
Okay.
I was brought up in the hood, per se.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, we did see a lot of violence, a lot of like drive-bys, just because like back then, like banging was like a whole thing. And then I had older cousins now that are retired bangers or whatever. I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Because it moved on. You know, you something starts, but then it dies down. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, we would just see it as little kids, like people shooting and tagging and all that other stuff that they used to do. But it was good. My mom did a really good job of raising us correctly, just because she always knew how to cope with the situations, as in like being like, oh, you know what, like
We'll be fine.
we'll be fine. But eventually she moved us out. So then, from living in Compton, we moved to Linwood, and then my parents divorced. So I do come from a divorced family.
Same. My mom and dad divorced.
How long ago?
Ooh, long time ago. Probably when we were like in middle school, right? Probably like middle school or high school.
Same.
Yeah.
So my parents divorced in 2013.
2013? Oh, no, mine was like way more worse.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so people always ask me, I never asked the podcasters, guess, how old are you? Because they're like, how old is your guest? I was like, damn.
Oh, I'm 27.
27. Okay.
I just turned 27 in the beginning of the year.
Wait, what's your sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. I love Capricorns. Yeah. My best friend, he just left. He is a Capricorn too.
There you go. So, I mean, I guess this is why we're hitting it off so good too, because
Aquarius?
Oh my God, I love Aquarius. No, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. My mom's a Gemini, so she gave birth to twins. So I'm actually a twin as well, identical. So,
If y'all didn't know, he's a twin, and his brother is barber, right?
He is a barber. He is a LGBT barber, home based.
You know who they remind me of? I have a little two cousins too. They're twins, and they're also LGBT. Shout out to Luis and Matias. Shout out to y'all.
Okay,
but
that's
yeah,
what's up.
it's badass to see like twins also
Yeah.
do that.
So I mean, we also grew up, we never came out. So I guess we just grew up being called, los patitos, los titos, los jotitos,
Yeah.
So I mean, we just kind of just went with the slang. But I mean, growing up, my mom took care of us, because she knew the right time as we grew, when there was a time to like move. So then she moved us to Linwood, which we lived there for a few months, I'm gonna say, just because my parents at that time separated.
Were you always? When did you find like first knew you were like gay, basically?
When I used to play soccer and I used to swim, I used to have my straight friends, obviously. And so, I mean, at that time, one of my friends, which I honestly don't even know where he's at anymore, but he knew because he would always tell me, like, hey, you know, they're always telling me things about you. And he would always just be like that good friend that would always tell, like, hey, they're talking about
Hey, just
you
letting you
in the
know
group.
people are saying something.
Yeah. And then, so, I mean, he confronted me, and I mean, I told him, I was like, well, I do find guys attractive. Back then, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, he was a loyal friend because he stayed around.
Oh, that's
Even though
fine.
everyone ghosted me and then, you know, was just like, whatever. But it's funny because your friends that are your friends growing up or like elementary, middle school, they come back around. They came back around because of my brothers. I have 4 more brothers.
4 more brothers? Damn, how many are y'all?
So in total, okay, let me do the math just because my dad be holding around. So,
Same.
with my mom, my dad had 5. And then right now my dad has 1 and then is expecting another one.
Damn. How old is your dad?
My dad is 50.
Ain't no way he's expecting what?
Yeah.
That's
well,
crazy.
I mean, guys can do that.
Yeah. My dad just be whoop. But yes.
It is what it is.
So, I mean, just growing up, it was cool.
Yeah.
I guess I
When was the first time you moved to Houston? How was that experience?
Well, when I moved to Houston, it was because of a really bad breakup.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Um,
Or what happened?
so I was in a really long relationship. I was engaged actually.
Oh shit, me
Yeah.
too. I was too.
engaged for a long time. It was like probably 8 years.
Okay.
And then I got into like this really like short-term relationship after that. And then that one fucked me up real good.
Toxic?
Yeah, so restraining order, this and yeah.
I hate
So then
those.
I had to like I was just like mom. Like my mom has always been my supporter. Like
Always on your side.
yes, my mom has literally been like my solver, like my problem solver because when I have a problem, like I tell her, she's like, "Oh, you know what? I went through this at your age." Boom.
This is
So,
a
I
nice
mean-
solution.
Yeah, so I mean, my mom is my best friend because I mean, she's just like the person that has like that experience, has gone through like so many things. Because I mean, our mature people do know a lot more better. So I mean, because of her, I've matured so much at a young age that now I'm just like, you know, I'm
More
mentally
cautious?
very cautious, but I think I'm more aware of situations just because I've been through like the worst. Where literally like I went from living this like luxury, like beautiful life to literally trying to figure it out. And I mean, my mom literally was just like, I
Hold
got
you
you.
down all the time.
But I mean, she's the one that flew me out to Texas. She's like, you have all your brothers here. Be with your brothers. She's like, spend time with them. You know, reconnect. You know, reroot yourself. So I mean, Houston honestly has root me back to where I am now, just because right now I'm finding like the stability that I used to have back then.
And does your mom live here?
No,
Where's she living?
so it's actually wild because my mom married my stepdad, which he lives here in Baytown.
Okay.
So when I moved, I was living in Baytown. I was working in the refineries. I was doing installation and removing installation. So I was like doing like the most
Okay,
like,
the hard labor.
hard labor job. Yeah.
Okay.
And then my mom and stepdad married, but my mom is based in Compton still, and my stepdad lives here in Baytown. So they do like that 4 distant relationship. But
Right
like,
now?
yeah.
What?
But the thing is, like my mom, because I tell my mom, I was like, how do you do it? Like, how do you like?
Trust.
Not just that, but like, how do you get it? Like, how do you get some?
I know for real.
Like, because nowadays everything like you have to have sex.
Yeah.
You know,
To
you
build
have
that
to.
emotional
Yeah,
connection.
you have to. Because if not, then it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, so like for me, me and my mom, like we're best friends. Like my mom, I can talk to her about anything, and she's very like honest and like forward about it.
Is your mom and your brother also close? Like you and your mom are, or just you?
Me and my twin, we are, because when we were going through like bullying and all that other stuff, she was always like just right there in the corner, like, "Oh, I got you." Like, my mom tried fighting some guy for me
For real?
in middle school.
In Compton?
Yeah,
Period.
only
Okay,
because
mom, you
yeah,
ate.
only because like the little horny girls were after us. Like
What
I
do you
look
mean?
at yeah, they were like so. A lot of times we were dating like girls in middle school, or whatever, but
Okay.
knowing we were like gay, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Just trying to hide it or trying to like.
Not really. I think I had like that Norbit and Rasputia vibe where she's like a boyfriend. And I'm like, no. And she's like, give me a hand because now you do.
Ah.
So, I mean, it was always like that because we would always just, be bullied. So, I mean, it was just, I don't know. I feel like,
Sorry, she's just checking on the microphones, right? Thank you.
no, you
Because
good.
there's been a podcast twice that the microphones were off on one side.
No, I see a little blue thing.
As long as it's solid blue, we good. Okay, so go ahead.
No, yeah. So, I mean, it's always wild. Like, no, so my mom has honestly just been there.
What is your relationship with your dad?
I don't have a relationship with my dad.
No.
No, I don't.
The one in Baytown?
With my stepdad, yes.
Okay, yeah.
With my biological dad, no.
Okay.
But my mom says that I do a lot of things similar to my dad. Like my laugh, like everything. She's all like, I can't. She's like, as much as I love you, I hate you just because everything you do is your dad. She's like, you're.
A love-hate relationship?
Yeah, you're like. She's like, you're a reincarnation of your dad. She's like.
Do you look like your dad? Have you seen pictures of him?
Yeah, my dad. Out of all my brothers, me, my twin, and then my half brother that my dad just had, we're the only ones that look exactly like my dad, like copy and paste.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, my mom, she had taste, cause my dad, ooh, fuck. Not like that though, I respect my dad, but like, like my mom, she was a lady of like taste, cause I mean, like, I tell my dad, like, you have like so many kids now, like,
Yeah.
calm the fuck down. But no, I don't have a relationship with my dad.
Are you and your twin brother the youngest of all y'all, or no?
We're the second oldest.
Who's the youngest?
My little brother, his name is Manuel.
He lives here too?
No, he's actually in Mexico. He was born in Mexico.
He was born in Mexico. Okay.
So, I mean, yeah. But, I mean, all of us, I know eventually we're going to meet him. Our dad has literally kept his two separate families, like, on the ghost. So, I mean, we don't even know the kid. Or the new one that's going to be coming, we don't even know anything about them.
Does he know about y'all or no?
My dad has told him about us, but I mean, the little kid, the mom, you know how it is when, there's another woman in their lives. They're just very, like, controlling of their kids. I mean,
Yeah. They don't really want to.
so we respect the mom a lot too. So, I mean, we just let her
do
her and then raise her kids. Because, I mean, any mother should have the right to raise their kids
the way they want.
however they want,
Gotcha.
We can give opinions, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're just opinions.
Yeah. So I want to ask, how is the gay community here in Houston for you? Because we had a lot of those questions. We're gonna answer during the halftime, but what are your opinions, like?
So
experience.
Me moving here 2 years ago was my first time actually being in a gay, like, environment or like outings and stuff like that.
I feel like you came out of nowhere, to be honest, because I feel like I know like almost the scenery, but I'm not really in it. But I know who's like there and who's popping, whoever not. But you and your brother came out of nowhere. I was like,
yeah. So
where they came from?
we were very like, I'm gonna say we kind of like old school. We're very old school. Even though we're only 27, like a lot of people ask us, oh, like, why, like, I don't know where. I was like, you know what? Like, I got my first phone when I was 22.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm still trying to figure out the iPhone.
Ain't no way.
Yes, Siri's not even set up.
Same.
So I mean, the gay community, I mean, it has been very nice just because, I mean, it's the first time we're experiencing it. So I mean, we're just literally, like, I guess, just enjoying
Going with the flow.
just because we don't know what to expect. Just like anyone that goes through something first, we're just like, well, you know what? Let's go through the roller coaster.
Gotcha.
But I mean, anywhere it's always a small community, where everyone knows everyone eventually.
Yeah.
Or everyone starts to be like, oh, I've seen him multiple times, so now I know of this person just because I've seen him.
Yeah.
So I mean, but besides that, it's been very accepting. Me and my brother do come from like, being fans of like drag queens and stuff like that. So I mean, that's one way that kind of like pushed us to step out more was the drag shows.
The drag shows?
Yeah.
What was your first drag show? Was it here in Houston?
No, it was actually in LA.
In LA? How was that experience?
Well, it was in a very small town in San Luis Obispo. It's like by the Bay Area. It's like literally like just where everyone goes from California, from the city, they go to Morro Bay to like retire and just like live their best like luxury life. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I met Miley Cyrus.
For real?
Yeah.
Stop. I love
did.
how'd you meet her?
Because me and my ex relationship, we would always go on, like we were very productive. Like literally, we can walk down to the pier, to the beach, because the beach was literally there. It was like a mountain, like.
Okay.
So I mean, one night we are just like literally like walking, doing our little exercise or whatever for the day, and there's like these two people coming. I don't know the guy's name, but he has like color eyes. He's Thor's brother.
Chris?
I think so. So they
Or is it
were,
Liam?
I don't know.
I think
what
it's
the-
Liam. The Liam's the
But-
one that went out with her.
But they were walking and like we kind of like ran into each other. I mean, everyone's so polite, like in Morro Bay, that if you go by, like if someone's walking by, they're gonna say hi, just because you're wearing hoodies and stuff like that. Just very private. And so we look up and we're just like, wait, Miley, and then she was like, oh hey, and then she said hi, he said hi, and we literally just passed by.
Oh,
So I mean, celebrity that I have met outside of all of them has been Miley Cyrus.
that's
And
badass.
that
I
guy.
love Miley Cyrus. Her last album was
She's what's up.
was the best.
She is.
She's
She's
best.
doing something there. But I mean,
How do you feel about her not going on tour though? She said she didn't want to go on tour,
I mean,
or that
I
she
don't
doesn't like
know.
touring.
I feel like a lot of artists now are just starting to like put their foot down to be like, you know what, this is where I'm gonna stop for right now. Like, I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? Sometimes comfortability can be like the best thing for you, just because
I think it works for her. She don't need to go on tour, to be honest.
Yeah.
she's done
She
so
don't need to.
much, right? Like she's done like
I feel like she's started young too.
From Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. Yeah,
Did you watch Hannah Montana growing up?
I did.
Stop.
I did.
What was probably one memorable moment from Hannah Montana that you loved?
The movie.
The movie?
Yeah,
Me too.
The Climb. Oh my god.
I feel like from the episodes from the show, one of my favorite scenes was what was that scene with what's his name? When she revealed, I guess she was Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
She took off the wig.
Yeah, and then
that was
she-
probably my best one.
Then she started singing.
But I cried at the end. I normally don't cry. Like I'm known to not cry, but at the end, the season finale, I cried
Oh yeah.
because
I
of
did
her
too.
and her best friend were like going their separate ways. I was like, no.
I know, but I mean, if you think about the moral of like how they went about it, like the friends you make when you start, socializing out in the world or like in schools, because that's where you first start.
Yeah.
The people you start with are not going to be the people you end up like surrounding yourself towards, your adulthood, because I mean, you find yourself, and sometimes the relationship you have as a little kid isn't the same goals or isn't the same, connection anymore, because I mean, you grow
People
out.
go their separate ways.
You grow out.
That's why I always say, like, especially the kids and everybody that's in high school and whatever, they're like, oh, this is my love of my life and this and this. Like,
Which you do get a lot nowadays.
ain't no way that's the love of your life, ho. Because you haven't even been outside of high school yet.
Correct. You're not a seasoned chicken yet.
Exactly.
You don't got that.
Like,
all
just
that
give it
sauce on.
time, do your little thing, be a little cute, whatever, but you gotta wait.
Yeah.
The good part comes after high school.
It does. Depending. Just don't get pregnant.
Yeah, don't get pregnant. Because if you get pregnant, then the good part does
Yeah,
not
then
become-
you messed up a little bit, but not badly. Because I mean, anything that you bring to the world, it's,
Don't get pregnant, or for the guys, don't be a baby daddy. Like, have your fun, do your thing, live your 20s.
yeah. Leave
'Cause
your
I-
20s and your 30s. Settle in when you're 40.
Period.
I
I feel like 20s is like where you live your single life. I feel like. And then the 30s is you live your life with your boat thing. Just y'all
Correct. But I feel like 30s is where you kind of start to like kind of cut off a lot of bad habits.
two. But you do that with your boo though. I feel like you should do that with your boo. Sometimes.
Sometimes. But
Yeah.
sometimes the booze are just there just because you're able to still have fun with them. I feel like a lot of people can't say the word. My English. They kind of
Mistribute?
misinterpret a lot of
No.
things just because they're having a good time with a significant person. And then sometimes they can lead on to like, oh, you know what? Well, I really like him because I can have fun and do what I gotta do. And then at the end of the day, commit to the person,
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of times when you start to cut those things off, people get upset because you're kind of cutting off something that they'd enjoy doing with you.
Or something that you didn't expect.
Or that part. What about you? Tell me a little bit about you.
Well, it is our first time meeting, so
It is.
I'm 29. and I was born here in Houston, Texas. What's up, Houston?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. I'm an
Okay.
Aquarius.
Early Aquarius or late Aquarius?
January 24th.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm January 24th and Aquarius. My dad's Ecuadorian, and my mom is Mexican. So I'm half and half Mexican and half Ecuadorian, and here in Houston too.
Okay. What race do you think I am?
Hmm?
Sorry. What race do you think I am? 'Cause a
We
lot
said
of-
Mexico, no? Or are you Mexican or no?
I am Mexican.
Okay.
But a lot of people think I'm Cuban.
No,
for,
you
like,
look
the
Puerto
most
Rican.
reason. Or that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not.
When I first saw you out, you did look Puerto Rican. I was like, oh, he's Puerto
No,
Rican.
I'm
He looked
fully,
Puerto Rican.
I'm fully Mexican. From Jalisco. My
Jalisco?
dad's from Aguascalientes. Yeah.
Oh, period.
Yeah, so shout out to those.
Favorite Mexican dish?
Yeah. I'm gonna say costillas de puerco en salsa.
Mmm.
Or if not mole.
Stop, mole. Yes, mole is hella good. I feel like tamales. I was eating tamales the other day.
I feel like tamales are a little burnt out just because, I mean, I grew up every year for Christmas,
Eating that?
for New Year's, for Thanksgiving.
It's just that I don't I'm normally with my Ecuadorian side. I rarely hang out with my Mexican side.
So, I mean, for you, it's like heaven.
So for me, it's heaven when I do get a chance to eat tamales because I barely hang
kind?
out. Well, there can be beef because I'm allergic to beef. So I'm allergic to
Same.
red meat.
All the bullshit. I'm just kidding.
No, for real. But basically the rajas or like the pollo or like just anything spicy. I love spicy food.
I used to be able to tolerate spice. I don't know what the fuck happened. But
You can't tolerate spicy.
not no more. And like when I was younger, I
We
was
should do a
just,
mukbang
oh, we should.
I
But
love
of what?
of wings, spicy wings. Just trying them all.
Oh, what if we cooked better? I can cook, and then we can do like
muk-
mild,
Like a little
spicy.
bake kind of vibes.
Yeah, like we can make either like tinga de pollo, which isn't coffee, you guys. It's meat.
We shall. We should. We should. I'm down.
Or we can do like something else, like something fast though. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like it should be something that has a lot of steps that we can like talk in between and just like. I mean, because if it's
Costillas de
like,
puerco, then,
because if
you
it's
know?
like if it's just like something like tacos, it's just like tortilla and carne. That's it.
That's
Like
basic, though.
we need a few more steps.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm down.
I know how to bust it down in the kitchen.
But I love being in the kitchen too. Well, to be honest, ever since I started living by myself, I've been living myself. Well, here by myself since since Halloween.
Same.
Stop. Yeah, I've been living by myself since Halloween, but I used to cook a lot when I used to live with my sister because I always like feeding them. My niece and nephews were there, so I don't know. I like cooking.
I didn't even ask you.
Well, my older sister's here. She's the oldest one, and then I have another sister which is older than me too by 1 year. We're less than a year because my dad is just like your dad.
Hoes.
A hoe. Yeah. We're literally the same age. Me and my sister are the same age for like a month.
A month and a year.
Oh wow.
No, a month. Because when I turned 29, basically she's 29 still until February. So basically, we're the same age for 1 month until
so
she
he was
turned.
popping kids.
He
At
was
the
popping
same
kid
time.
back and forth. For real. But shout out, Daddy. I love you. Como quieras. Te quiero. Amo. He be watching my stuff too.
Oh, supportive.
Yeah,
At
my mom be
least.
watching my stuff too sometimes. I told my
I
mom.
blocked my mom on social media.
I told my mom to stop watching my stuff, but she's like, I don't care what you.
I blocked my mom just because. I know my mom jokes about it, but
You don't want her to see that side of you.
no, I don't care because I mean she's literally seen me butt ass naked,
No, for real.
literally, since
Birth.
birth. But I mean, like I was telling you, like my mom is my best friend, so I mean she knows everything. But there's just like sometimes where you're just like, dang, like she sees me doing all this, and then you're like, hey mom, I need your help. And then she's all like, pero ahí andabas en la calle.
Stop! My mom too. My mom too. My mom be like, pero weren't you just out at the bar yesterday? Que te valga verga.
You know?
Send the 20, ho.
Sometimes, no, the thing is, like, sometimes you just want to,
Right.
sometimes you just want to be like, fuck, I don't want to spend money on that. And then I was like, but I mean, when your mom's just like, okay, fuck it, I'll give it
My
to you.
mom be always holding it down.
Yeah.
I love my mom for that. She
So, I
always
mean-
like if I ask her right now to send me $100, she will send the $100.
She'd be like, okay.
¿Para qué? Pero she'll send it.
No, like,
Right? She will send it.
my mom holds it down because, back to when I moved here, so So I have ADHD. So you're literally gonna have to like stop me because I can go from one thing to another thing
No,
to
you
another
get
thing
it.
to
It's a
another thing.
podcast. This is what it's
Yeah.
for. Go ahead.
So when I moved here from California, like I lost my train of thought. See, no, I'm just kidding. I got it back. Um, when I moved from California, literally like my mom, like had a plan. She was like, "Oh, you know what? Figure it out. You know, just live your like." She didn't want me to work. She's
Okay.
like, I got you." She's like, "I just need you to get back to like the person you were." She's like, "Because you're not goofy no more around the family. You're a lot more serious. Like you're always just like zoned out." I was like, "I don't know, like mentally what you're going through."
I had that moment too.
Yeah. So then, um, when I went through that whole like restraining order breakup thing, like like I wasn't communicating that I was going through like a meltdown or that I was going through
Going through it,
like a
basically.
depression, because literally, and it's gonna sound sad, you guys, but till like this month, I realized that um, all my stuff was expired, my passport, my license, and then so I told my mom. She's like, "What have you been doing?" I was just like, "I just been caught up with life. I've been trying to get myself back to that. I forgot to take care of like myself, or like situate myself to be able to like be okay. So like now for me to go see her, it's a struggle. For me to go to Mexico to see my family, it's a struggle. So like I'm just like, and everything else, I'm just like, it's a struggle. So I'm just like,
What am I
dang,
doing?
what am I doing? So I mean, my mom came through. She was like, "Hey, you know what? I got you." She was like, "I'm gonna renew your passport for you. I'm gonna get you situated." And I mean, like, I don't want to sound like I'm a mama's boy because I'm not. Like, my mom has a lot of kids, and the only person that's a mama's girl or boy is my little sister. Because the reason why my mom didn't move to Texas was because of my sister. My sister was born disabled, was only given 2 years. She's 21 now. So, I mean, my mom to this day, because of like her nurses, her doctors, and everything, my mom literally
Nurtured her.
nurtured her, but also put her relationship with like boundaries of saying like, "Hey, you know what? My daughter comes first,
On
and
pause, basically.
her needs are gonna be needed out here." So, I mean, if you want to pursue the marriage and all that stuff, it's gonna be this way. And I mean, I gave it up for my stepdad just because my stepdad has kids and everything else. And I mean, he was willing to commit in those conditions. I mean, there isn't love like that no more. I feel like it.
It isn't.
There's
It's
not.
hard to people. It's hard for people to compromise for love because they're so used to me, and this I'm selfish and this is all about me. But it's hard to find people who be like, okay, no, I'm gonna hold you down. You'll hold me down later. We'll just take turns holding each other down.
Yeah. So who do you think you hold it down as, like, say, siblings? Like, who's a sibling that's on like 911? Hey, come bail me out of jail. Who would that be?
Right here, she's sitting. She's sitting right there, and my other sister too.
That's what's up.
Those
And
two,
I'm gonna
I
tell
can-
you, you're
I think we got each other. I think like this.
All three.
Siblings,
All three of us are. We really have each other down.
that's what's up. That's
like,
what's up.
he can call me at 4 in the morning, and I'm like,
I'm there.
all right, fine, all right, I'm there.
No, yeah, and I'm gonna give you flowers too, cause your kids, when I pulled up, they were so nice. They were just like, oh, they're like, sit your ass down. I was like, I'm just kidding. No, they weren't.
Like sit your ass down. They'll be here.
No, they were so sweet. They're like, hey. And I was like, oh, they're like, do you need anything? I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm just gonna wait for them. They're so polite.
No,
So you did your part.
she's a good mom. She's a good mom.
Yeah, you deserve
That makes
flowers.
my day. That makes my life. Like that's what I live for. I think.
No, I feel like a lot of times nowadays kids' mannerisms show a lot through like how their parents raised them.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like nowadays everyone's like the Sephora little girls. You know, just
No, my kids are probably the best.
One of the most like acting right kids in a while because normally kids are bien traviesos nowadays. They're like
They
they really don't give a
are.
fuck. They're always cursing. They're always doing this. Like when I see those
Especially
kids,
adults and
like
stuff.
they be acting like the parents.
yeah, they
Like,
be like
I'd be like, if that would have been me back in the day, my mom would have fucking.
Yo soy.
I mean, a mí nunca me pegaron, pero
Yo
like
soy boca sucia, and for them not to like.
No, yo también. And my mom still denies it to this day. I told her, hey, remember when I used to be so creative. I used to get the foil paper and I used to like wrap my dad's car in foil just because it was sunny. I was like, oh, it's gonna.
stop.
Yes. I used to be so creative. My mom whooped my ass, and she literally put my hand in like boiling beans. She's like, "Pa que se te quita la maña." And until this day, she'd be like, "No, I never did that. Like, I'm such a good mom. I never hit you guys." I was all like,
Ahora resulta.
"Are you sure?" I was like, because
You sure?
I remember when you
Because
used
I
to
still got a
whoop
little.
some ass. But you know what? We used to be fucking scandalous too, shady too, because we'll grab. You know how back in the day. I mean, if you're Hispanic and you don't have fucking a thick blanket, you know those big old thick
Oh yeah, the little
blankets.
lion break.
Yes,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
yeah, with the no with the little like wolves or like
El
lions.
león, that big ass
Okay,
red,
yes.
black, and yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't have, we used to wrap ourselves in that one before she used to like spank us with the cinto.
They will
We're
protect
like,
you.
and we would laugh, and she'll like, boom.
That was her.
I was like, this is therapeutic for you right now because you're getting all that anger out. You know, my mom was the most happy person ever after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to make my mom so mad, dude.
What's one of the things you literally did to your mom that you're just like, dang, like,
He probably did it for nothing.
sorry.
He's a good boy.
Nothing.
You're a good kid.
I was a good kid.
What about you? I know you're not like over here. You should be sitting here with us.
No, for real.
I did a lot of bad stuff to my mom. Not to my mom, but I put her through hell, I think.
Dang. What's one thing that you can laugh right now and be like, dang, like it was so silly and so childish?
The money, bitch.
I think trying to fight my mom for
Yeah,
money.
she was trying to fight her because let me explain it quickly. My sister's behind the scenes, but basically, let me
Okay.
explain to you. So it was my first time. It was my sister's first time getting a job. She got a job. She's cool, whatever. Burger King. She did her thing. She got her first paycheck. But then my mom wanted to come up. I'm putting my mom business out there, but you'll be alright, girl. It happened a long time ago.
A long time, yeah.
So my mom want to be like, because my mom used to take her to work. So that's gas, that's time, this and that. So when she got her first check, she's like,
Yeah.
oh, you owe me the gas, you owe me this, you owe me the phone, you owe me this. Lisa's like, bro, I only got like $400 in 2 weeks. Like, what do you want from me? This and that. And she's like, nah, you owe me this and this. She's like, and my sister grabbed the check. She's like, man, have your money, blah, and throw it in her face. And my mom
Dang.
like fucking like, let's go, bitch. They
She
were
threw it
fight.
up, huh?
They're like really about to box for real. For real.
Dang. I think for me it was because
That's probably just one thing.
that's
bro.
wild though. I think the only thing that I can remember of growing up was that um, I don't know why. If you're like a little Hispanic kid, anything, any dog, any fucking strength, anything that you see out, you want to rescue it.
Yeah, you want to bring it home?
Yes.
Ain't no way you bring it home.
So it's funny because back then we used to just like bring them in, not even shower them or anything. I feel like back then the creativity of the mind was a lot more advanced just because you had to figure it out as a little kid. My brothers and I were like, oh, you know what? If we rescue a dog, shower it, make sure it don't have ticks or anything, and we present the dog clean to my
Yeah,
mom,
yeah.
we
She'll accept it.
game over. Yeah. So one time, I'm only telling this story because I have a scar from this dog. This dog literally bit me and ripped my lip in half.
Oh my god.
So one time we rescued this like little cute little like he looked like Scooby Doo. He was like little
Like the
mini-
Scrappy?
yeah, little mini Chihuahua
The
with
scrappy
long
one?
legs. So we rescued him, and I remember like holding my little brother holding a bucket. We had the dog inside, like with, you know, like little Dove, little hand soap to wash
Yeah.
the dishes and stuff. And when like he was like cleaning everything, and my mom goes, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's our new dog." And then she's like, "No, you can't keep a dog." Anyways, you already know how moms are. They're over there, "Oh, little cosita, que bonito."
Yeah.
So like, we ended up keeping the dog. The dog ended up having a kid, and you know, so like, I didn't know that dogs back when they're little, like the mom blows in their face, so that they know that, you know, there's someone there, or they're like, that's a way of communication. So I used to like blow at this dog that we rescue, and he used to bite back like, and I was just like, what's going on, you know? So one time I was playing with him, and he didn't do it like purposely. He's not like a malicious dog, but he bit me, and he bit my lip, and like literally I was like freaking out. So I literally had to like play doctor and like,
Stitch it up and shit.
yeah, because I didn't want the dog to get rid of. So I was like, oh no, I need to keep my dog. So I was over there and told him, oh, I fell and, you know, busted my lip in the shower. But at the end of the day, moms are gonna be moms.
They
She
found
took
out.
care of it. No, she never found out.
Oh.
Never did
Till now.
until now. If she sees this
So now
video.
if she sees this.
Yeah, so I mean, that's how I got my scar on my lip, which I still don't have like movement there. So I'm just, yeah. It is.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I used to rescue dogs.
Well, guys, we're gonna take a quick break before we get to the real spicy questions y'all asked us. So we'll be right back. All right, guys. So we're back after the quick break. We're gonna take a little sip of this before we get this to the spicy questions.
Spicy. I'm gonna
Wait,
eat.
have you drank more than me?
Yeah,
No
look,
way. I'm gonna catch up. Hold on.
Chow, 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 chow.
Period. Okay then. So we're gonna get to the first question y'all asked us, and it says, what does it say?
No, read English. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
If someone has a crush on you, should they tell you? Yes. Tell me you have a crush on me. That's it.
Of course.
But we can do something about it.
Because what if they had a crush on you too?
For like, what if I have a crush on you?
And you just been on the I'm gonna keep it to myself feelings. That's on you now.
Make it happen. There goes both of our answers. Next one. Do you want kids eventually?
Yes, because I want to have twins. You never know.
That'd be so cute if you do have twins. But doesn't it skip a generation or no?
Well, no, because my mom's sister had twins after my mom had twins, but she had fraternal.
Okay. Ours is a generation, right? In our family, it skips a generation.
And since my older brother has already kids, hasn't had twins, my little brother hasn't had twins.
Yeah,
So, I
there's
mean-
cousins that had twins.
Yeah.
Angie has twins.
Carolina is my generation that has twins.
So it's either gonna be me or my twin. And my mom is always telling me, "Oh, when you guys are ready to stop playing around and settle in," she's like, "Hop on the other side."
I accidentally sent a JOP one.
You can have it. You can pretend it's a OP.
There you go.
Okay.
I just took
But
my
yeah,
picture.
that's
Yes,
that.
I would not. Actually, I said that. I actually wanted twins or just one baby. That's all I wanted. If I don't have twins, then just one baby.
Same. Just one. They're
Just one.
expensive.
They are expensive. So either hit me with both, or si no, uno, that's it. Have you either of you had sex for money?
No.
Not for money, but for subscription, I guess.
No, I haven't had sex.
At least me.
For nothing.
I have an OF, so just that.
Just
But
one.
it's solo stuff. So y'all go check it out. It's solo stuff. Like I don't be collaborating with anybody or anything. So to own to each.
Yeah, no, I don't. Not for that. I don't lower standards.
Period.
Sorry.
Any relationship?
Hmm?
Are you in any relationship?
That I know of, no.
That I know of. Damn. No, I'm not in a relationship either. Have you had any surgeries?
No.
mean,
None.
No surgery.
Would I get some? No. Would I get fillers? Maybe. But I
But
mean,
that's not surgery though.
you did?
Is it surgery or no? Fillers is surgery or no?
I mean, it's a procedure. It falls into surgery because you're changing something.
Guess. I think.
Maybe fillers, Botox, but maybe like later.
Are you looking to date someone right now?
Well, I mean, I've been single for 3 years.
I think you said 5.
Wait, yes, right? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. No, wait.
It's 2024.
So is that 6 or 5? Did I
5
know
this
that
year.
right? Okay, yeah. So 5.
You've been single for 5 years.
Yes. So I've been single
Same.
for 5. I don't know. I feel like it's a tricky question just because I don't really expect anything from people, but communication. And, to be honest, like, if you're not looking for a one-on-one relationship, then I'm not the guy for you,
Yeah.
But that's me. Just because I'm very old school when it comes to dating. So, I mean, communication just has to be on top, Make an effort, because you never know if someone's going through something and, like, maybe they're
The little things help.
latching onto you just, so that like, hey, I'm here. But who knows? I mean, if the right person comes with the right intentions and wants to, give him a little sazon, be like, hey, what's up?
Sazon. A little Goya.
Yeah, a little, hey, what's up? I got you.
I got you.
Florecitas and shit make me feel butterflies. I mean, maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I say the same. I'm not looking for it, but if it happens, it happens. To be honest, too.
Oh, I'm looking for it. I mean,
Are
I've
you
been
looking
single
for
for a long time, but
Like you're actually going out on dates to looking for it, or
no, I haven't gone on dates. But I
So
mean,
you're not looking for it.
no, I'm not looking for it then. But I mean, I'm open to it.
Okay,
That's
that's what I'm saying. I'm
open
open to it, but at the same time, I'm not going on dates to like find it.
Yeah.
I feel like it should come naturally.
And we're not coochie on the first date either. So
No,
yeah.
for real. That's a must too.
And no gratis.
No es gratis. You gotta work for it.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever cheated? You gotta be honest. LOL.
No.
Nope.
I've only been in 2 relationships. So
I've only been in one relationship and I've never cheated.
I'm loyal as it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Same.
I know about loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm old school. Old school.
We were talking about this question off camera, but it says, "Would you go back with your ex?"
Oh shit. What do you?
No. Oh well, the reason why I said I wouldn't go back with my ex. Let me put his business out there because I don't give a fuck. He blocked me, so he'll be alright.
Drink to that.
Mm-hmm.
Spill the beans, sir.
I wouldn't go back with him because every relationship he was in after me, he was still in my DMs. So everybody that's dating him, y'all know who y'all are. Watch out because that boy is not loyal.
He in the DMs.
He's in my DMs, and I have screenshots and receipts.
Oh, messy. We love a little messy moment. Party.
It's not messy. I'm just gonna protect myself.
Yeah.
Hey, tú? Would you get back with your ex?
I think with my first one, yes, just because it was so long and we were so young. But I say yes just because it's like a person that, like I say, I'm very old school, that wasn't asking for anything in return and wasn't doing things for a benefit of getting something out of me.
Yeah.
Did it because it came out of the
Out of
heart
love.
and out of love and out of being committed and like, hey, you know what, we're one, and if I
got you.
if I move up, you move up, we figure it out. So I mean, only that, but at the same time, because I was with that person for a long time.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of times you never know. But to answer people's question on his behalf, it would never happen. Yeah.
Period. Next question says, thoughts on open gay relationships?
What's your thoughts? A lot of people ask that, I've seen.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in one because I'm really about my man is my man. I don't really like sharing my man. I wouldn't want me to be in one. But if you're in one, if you do that, that's you. I mean, that's up to you. Like, I wouldn't judge. Like, if you're up in a relationship with you and your man, cool. I love y'all for it. But personally, me, my man is my man. Nobody touching my man but me.
Okay, Tamar Braxton. That's a
Okay.
song, my man.
My man is my man.
For me, it's a no.
Mm-hmm.
My brother did experience. Sorry, I'm putting your business out there. My brother was.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah, Marco Tulio, my little baby, my everything, my bestie.
Oh.
That's the only relationship I'm in right now.
And I told you to come, Marco. I told you to come.
I told him to come too, but
But what?
a rato vas a ver why he didn't come. Because today is somebody's birthday. His name is Felipe. Shout out to him.
Oh, yeah.
It's his
yeah.
birthday. Someone that honestly, till this day, it's a person that's down to earth. He's literally like, I don't want to say like my mom, but
Was it that guy that I met that day? That I was
Yes.
hanging out with you? Oh, he's super sweet.
he's super
Super
nice.
nice.
Honestly, like, we went through a little like moment of like struggle, and I mean, everyone struggles, and
Yeah.
literally he came through and pulled, like, honestly was
He did his
there.
thing.
So happy birthday! Shout out to you.
Happy birthday.
Today is actually his birthday.
Mm-hmm. Well, not today. The podcast comes out, but
Yeah.
what is this today? What's today?
Today's the 17th.
17th. Wednesday, the 17th of
So
June.
shout out to Felipe.
July.
Felipe,
Shout out.
happy birthday to you.
Guys, did y'all know he sings? He's a good singer too.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see him on my vlog? Huh?
I would sing.
Not today.
Not
You can't
today.
put me on blast today
No,
like
for real.
that.
No, but he's a good singer. I recorded him a little bit on my vlog. So if y'all are checking out my vlog before or after this podcast, he's a good singer.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I mean, it is something I want to pursue too, you know. So I mean, we'll see what
You
happens.
should. Have you got into a studio or anything like that?
There's been a person that has offered, but I'm just like,
Iffy about it.
yeah, because I've seen their work and I'm just like,
You seen one?
their work, like the way.
You're like iffy.
Yeah. But I mean, anything is anything, you know. Let's
It's
get,
a start.
you gotta start somewhere.
You should. You should get into it for real. I feel like you sing good. He was you know when we went to JR's Lisette? You know how they have karaoke nights? He was up there doing his thing. He was
My
doing
little-
good. His little Mariah Carey moment.
Not really, yeah. But I see more Spanish music than English to
I
clarify.
know.
Yeah.
Wait, which if you had to choose Selena Quintanilla song to sing right now, which one would you choose?
Si una vez.
Si una vez?
Yeah.
I love that song. The lyrics on that is
Yeah, no.
beautiful.
Si una vez yo te amaba, me arrepiento, no.
Perfect.
Like, oh my god.
I love the lyrics.
The
man.
video.
The video is good too. It wasn't at her like ex wedding or whatever not. Rest in peace, Alita. We love you.
We love you.
Next question. Have you ever been sexually with the opposite sex?
Yes.
You want to
Behind the
elaborate on that?
dumpsters.
Behind the dumpsters.
I was little too. I was very little though. I was very little.
I haven't. I think not sexually, but I feel like the most I have gone with the girl is just like kiss her, but it was like more like a. It's not like a whole makeout like no.
No, I
But it was
literally
like-
inserted my chile in her torta. Yeah.
Okay. Period. Cute.
And you can't block that because it's a torta and a chile. Don't you like
Period.
that? Isn't like the
That's
best
a good
combo?
ass combination though.
Yeah.
Chile is
One
really
little
good with some
frijoles,
tortas.
A little crema.
A little crema is crazy. I'm dead. But yeah. Shout out to the tortas. The tortas be the tortas be
The skinny tortas, the fat tortas,
the
in
tortas be
between
doing the
tortas.
shit, girl.
The
For
tortas
real,
that
for
look
real.
like a calcetín doblado. Churro suave.
Dos, tres, cuatro shots, girl.
Oh my god. I don't need a shot for this.
I'm dead. Shout out to y'all, bro. For real. Okay.
Como dicen, el hoyo es un loguito.
Period. The next question says, when is she doing drag again? We miss her. What do you mean? You did drag before?
I used to, yeah. When I first moved to Texas,
Shut up. You did drag before?
I did, and I was really good at it too.
And then?
I just feel like the community here isn't supportive.
We are support. Just the people you're around.
I mean, the queens are nice. I just don't think that wait, I think I said it wrong. I don't think that the opportunities that are presented are given to upcoming queens. It's given to a circle. And I feel like anyone that does drag in Houston base knows. I support them to the day. I love everyone. You know, like one queen that honestly gave me the opportunity was Rain LaRue. Like honestly, like with her, like it's been amazing. You know, when it comes to Rain LaRue, like she is everything. Like her, like I give her flowers because till this day she's like doing it and like oh my god, like
Yeah.
she's amazing. But I feel like where I started, you know, with the Latin, you know, it wasn't matching just because it was more like illusion than it just being like, oh, present your art. And I feel like with Rain, she actually was able to allow me to present my art and I'd be like, oh, it has to be
This.
in a box.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, if you
That's
want to start
cool.
off, honestly, I would
You have
say,
pictures of you in drag?
yeah, I'll show you later.
Yeah. Show me later. I want to see.
I
love
but
drag.
I don't do drag anymore. To answer the question, I don't. I think
Well, we would to answer the people's question because these are your people, these are your fans, and these are supporters. Would you ever do drag again one day, if the opportunity presented itself? Would you do it?
If the money was right, yes.
If the money's right. Okay.
But besides that, the interest, no, it's not there.
Not interest. Just you'll do it for the money.
I mean, I've always done it just for the money.
Okay, good. Gotcha.
If you tell me, oh, can you walk in heels? I can't walk in heels. I wear wedges. Clear wedges, actually.
Yeah.
Sexy ones.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't do it again.
That's crazy. I didn't know you did drag.
Yeah.
I wonder how you seen it. Yo, there'd be some fine guy. Riley said there'd be some fine guys in drag. Like when they do drag, it's like
My brother actually will be in drag tonight.
For real?
Yeah.
Stop. He does drag. Your twin
We
brother, right?
do it for the people that know us and that see how much work goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's only because I mean a lot of people think it's easy and it's not.
No, it's
But,
definitely not easy.
My brother's doing it because it's today's Felipe's birthday, and Felipe is hands down like the most person to support all the queens, like regardless of whatever. Like
So your brother's doing it just to like please him? And
yeah,
like,
to please him today.
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't get in drag
Mm-hmm.
because I mean I think I've learned to love myself right now where I'm at, where a lot of people that do drag know if the math isn't mathing with what you are contributing to what you're receiving at the
Yeah.
end. I mean, it's something that you just can't
It's
keep up.
like going back to the Miley Cyrus thing. Like, she's not gonna do a tour if the math is not mathing.
Yeah, so
If her mental health is not there.
Yeah.
If she doesn't want to be on that tour bus, because she did say that the tour bus was hell. The this and this was hell. Like,
yeah,
why would you put yourself into that if it's just not making you happy?
yeah. So I mean, it's not really the queens. I just think it's just like it depends the environment. It can be the place. It can be the supporters. You know, because I mean nowadays you have to have support. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, back then I didn't have like an inspiration or like someone to be like, oh, who inspires you to want to do it? I feel like the only person that really, honestly, lately has been doing it for me has been Rain LaRue and Adriana.
Oh, Adriana.
Like, oh my god.
I've been trying to get her on the podcast. Do you know her personally or whatever?
Not personally, but I know of her because of like the community and like doing drag and stuff.
Well, Adriana, we're waiting for you to come on the podcast. A lot of people did tag you on my little drag one, so you're always welcome, Mama. Come on the podcast.
And
We
you'll love
you.
her in persona. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's a good vibe. Oh,
She's a good vibe. You know, she is 420 friendly.
stop, because
So-
I won't invite her in 2.5 seconds. Good.
Yeah, we'll have her on.
I need
You
to
know,
have
she
her
be
on.
selling her little lighters with her images. We all live for it. All the gays, we're living for it.
I had some rainbow lighters too. And I
Like,
sold
girl,
20
she
of them.
needs to literally make a little website and start selling those
You
because
should. She should.
literally she promoted them at one of the bars and
Sold out.
Sold out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like that to me too. Like there's a moment where I was like, I'm at peak. I think it was like 2020, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
These shirts actually sold out. I think I sold like 15,000 of these.
Those are your shirts?
Yeah, I sold
And
like
and your pins too.
I had pins, I had like underwears, I had hats, I had everything.
I need some underwear.
No
Period.
proof.
Well, I don't have them yet, but I'm thinking of rebranding it and coming back again soon. So you're definitely gonna be one of the models if you're down for that.
Me and my brother got you.
Period. Okay,
Gotcha.
so there you go. 2 models, twins. Period.
We love to support, like I say, my brother's a LGBT barber, so
Mm-hmm.
we like to support anything that's LGBT friendly.
Ooh, I'm having a barber next week. Interviewing. So I actually want to do. I don't know if you ever seen those TikToks where they do like a little podcast barber talk and whatever. I want to do that with your brother.
Yeah.
A ver si un día he's down.
Yeah, you
Marco,
should
let me know if you're down.
Martulio. That's my little name for him.
Oh. Next question.
Uh-oh.
Before you knew you were gay, did you ever try being with the opposite sex?
There's a lot of questions. Damn, dude. Yes. To answer the question, yes.
Not be with them, but I did have like my little crush. Especially like in middle school, high school, I did have my little crush, but I wasn't like sexually attracted to it. I was more like I had to do it because to protect my.
From me, I had a girlfriend. Like, there was actually a girl I actually dated. Her name was Jessica. And
Do you follow her? Does she follow you now?
we
or-
follow each other on social media. She has kids now.
Has she reached out or anything like?
We here and there check up on each other. Like, we talk. We'll be like, oh, how are you doing? But it's nothing like, oh, like, you know, like back in the day. We were little too. We were like in like middle school.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, now it's just more like she understands, like, you know, my lifestyle. I understand her lifestyle. I'm messing with you. But I mean, yeah, she's a good mother to her kids. They're not my kids,
Fuck you.
but yeah, she's good.
This is cool. Okay.
She's cool.
Next question says, before you were wait, Rich. Ain't no way somebody asked this question. We're gonna have to skip this question. Is this the question you're thinking of?
Let me see. Will I
Hang out.
Netflix and chill with you?
There you go. There you go. Will we Netflix and chill?
Honestly, I'm gonna say you never know, just because we are getting to know each other, and I mean, as of the question, it's written, it's very like straightforward. I feel like it's with anyone at this time. In this time of age, you meet people, you know. But I mean, you never know. So I mean,
It is. If it happens, it happens.
yeah, you little nasties,
For real.
right? But there you go. You got what you wanted. You wanted an answer. We gave you one.
We answered her.
You never know.
Okay. Next question says, how many situationships has he had in the last year? I counted like 5 in the last few months. Is that you or me?
I don't know.
You had situationships in the last 5 months?
No, I haven't really dated.
Is it me? The fuck?
Has it?
Have I had less situationships? No, not that the public knows.
The side I should.
Si se side eye, bombastic side eye. Have I ever? Just one, dude.
No, that's probably on the game, but they're probably just being messy.
No, I haven't had situationships.
I haven't either.
Well, I guess I have, but fuck that motherfucker.
I haven't. I feel like, for me, it's always been like, I've met really good people. And for me, it's like, if we have a good friendship and it leads to something more, then, you know,
That's the bonus part.
I'm going to entertain it, you know. But if it's just like, oh, hey, and then the communication dies, then I'm just like, okay.
You don't feel the vibe.
Yeah.
It's not really the vibe, but I feel like consistency. Like, you give what you get, you know, and you kind of have to be very, like,
I mean, I think
On
it's
top.
like the connection too.
transparent.
And the
My
connection.
brother tells me the fucking fancy word, but I can't even think about it.
You can't think about it right now?
No.
It's like, I feel like it's like the connection.
Yeah.
Connection. Did you finish yours or not yet?
No.
Okay. Let's take a little sippity sip.
A little?
Oh, a big sippity sip, I guess.
You need to catch up, Eric.
I am trying to. It's crazy that you're lightweight. I'm over here trying to.
I mean, if you tell me how I'm feeling, it's another story. I'm just
He
kidding.
said, ah.
No, you know what's funny though? Because, like,
Are you emotional?
me?
He looks emotional.
You do, but I feel like you don't like to show it just like me.
Yeah, I'm very, like, the only person that sees me cry is my mom.
And your brother.
Or my brother. Yeah,
Okay, I'm like, your brother have probably seen you cry.
yeah,
But my sisters have never seen me cry.
but besides that, like, I wouldn't come to, like, anyone and be like, you know, that's not me.
I've
Same.
seen you cry, like.
Well, it's only been like, probably like, out of the fucking 29 years, how many times have you seen me cry? 1 or 2 times.
Oh.
Like, it's hard for me to show my emotionals.
I'm a crybaby, so
She's a crybaby. My sister, oh, she's the biggest crybaby. My other sister,
I feel like I'm very, like,
she cries when she's angry. Like, who cries when you're angry?
I feel like I'm very, like, straightforward about my feelings, but my emotions, I'm very selective. So, I mean, if I feel like you're a person that can probably use my weakness as, like,
To get him back.
yeah, then, like, for me, it's like that. Like, my ups and downs is only going to be with 2 people, my brother and my mom. I mean, if I had a relationship, I would still not, like, do it, because I feel like they still use it against you, you know?
Yeah.
From experience, you know, they'll be like, oh, you're a little bitch.
I feel like, yeah, I was I was not emotional in my relationship, but I did express my feelings a lot with him.
And then
Pero I don't feel like he never threw it in my face. Like, oh, you a bitch for this and that, or
Well,
why you crying for this and that.
he's nice for that because you don't know how these people be like.
Yeah, I know.
"Why they
Luckily, he never like hold it against me. He just took it like it is.
lie?" Okay.
Next question says, "This is the one I screenshot and I was like, wait, who are they talking to? So it's either me and you they're talking to. But the question
Y'all need to be
said,
more specific now, okay?
yeah, I gotta put names on there.
Please.
It says what he got to offer other than a cute face, stable job, car, his own place. So somebody put that. I mean, I have a car, I have a job, I have my own place. So I think it's a question for you.
Same. I don't have a car only because it was stolen.
How'd your car get stolen?
Girl, long story short, my
He's like that movie. Hey, where's my car at? When he comes outside. Dude, where's my car? That's him.
you know what? I've always had a bad luck with cars. But I had a truck because I used to work in the refinery. So I mean, it was like a very like 1997, car. I needed to get it at the same age as me because
Yeah.
if I'm working, the car needs to be working. If it's a fresh baby, it comes with complications. So I mean, stability. Worry about yourself. Um, my own place. I got my own place. I pay my rent.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I am in a relationship with my brother. So I mean, we live together. We split. I mean, financially, we're okay.
Where do you live at? I feel like I seen.
Spring Branch.
I feel like I seen your apartment though. Is it like near Hamley?
Yeah.
I don't want to
Zocalo,
expose you.
yeah.
Expose it.
Yeah, let me not expose it, but I'm gonna
It's
cut
a
that.
fruity one.
Is that
fruity
the
one.
little colorful one?
Yeah, the
Okay,
colorful
yeah. I was like, I seen that apartment
Yeah.
driving by because my sister used to live like literally down the street, and I used to go always to that zone. I don't know if you know that part, the bar, the zone.
No.
There's literally a bar on Hammerly and what's that other street? Those two.
Laylock.
No, not
Hammerly
Burdick.
Hammerly and
Down Point? No, not Down Point. No, Down Point's down more. I don't fucking know. But there's a bar literally down the street from you. I used to go. Well, I still go all the time.
check out.
No, I mean, we should all
bartender
go then because, I mean,
Mike,
The zone.
Yeah.
bartender.
Yes. One of our
Yeah.
cool friends, he works there at the bar. He's a vibe.
but to finish that question is, I'm a princess. I mean, I come from LA. I do not like to drive. At this point, after my truck got stolen, I do not like to drive. So I mean, I'm a princess. I mean, I got money to take me to lifts. Lift where I need to go because I'm not dealing with parking.
You do lifts or Ubers?
I do lifts.
A lot of LA people do lifts, but we do Uber here in Houston, girl.
I stay with my little LA. thing.
No, a lot of people from LA, right? The people that come from podcasts to do the podcast from LA, they're like, "Oh, I'm about to lift." I'm like, "Bitch, lift? We don't use lift here."
Well, I mean, Lyft is just more
Economic, right?
not economic, but they don't complain so much as Uber does. I feel like Uber, you have to not have food or drinks. You have to like not be so rowdy, or if you're drunk, they'll be like, I'm not taking you, and then you get dismissed, and then you gotta get another ride. My brother actually was the one that turned me into like taking lifts because I used to be an Uber person, but Ubers are very hard to find
Yeah.
here in Texas. Yeah,
For real?
when I used to live in Baytown, it was like the worst.
Oh, Baytown is different though. But here in Houston, like you can find Lyft. I mean, an Uber real quick. But
Yeah.
Lyft is your
But
thing.
I'm
here.
okay. Thank you for being worried about what else I got to offer.
For real.
I
Don't worry
appreciate
about what he got to offer. Worry about you, bro. He's doing his thing. He is what it is, and
Yeah.
just.
you. I'm a princess.
Mm-hmm.
If not, you get me a car.
Mm-hmm.
So you so damn worry about it.
If you worry about him, yeah, for real. If you worry
I
about
don't have
him,
a car.
get him a car.
No, and I'm fine without a car. Honestly, I'm fine.
Period.
But yeah, give me a car. I'll be okay. Pay insurance. I'll be okay. And full insurance. Don't be cheap now.
For real. Here you go. Okay, so we're done with the questions, but now it's the 101 questions.
Okay.
We're about to end the podcast, but I always give this last moment for the podcaster to ask each other questions. So, what do you want to know about me, or what are your questions about me? Dude, I need to bring up something though.
Dale.
Before we get to that. Um, at first, a little confession, a little confession. Um, mics are on, right? I feel like the first time I met you, or the first time I saw you, I don't even know if we met each other or whatever. Now, I felt like you didn't like me.
Really? You know, a lot of people think like that because they'll be like, oh, you know, like they're very standoffish. You know, they're like just in their zone, or you know, like
And I told my sister about it too. Her, I was like,
I
yeah.
was like, is this him?
"This is him." But at first, I don't know because so I did the podcast with one of our other podcaster. We're just gonna put his name out there, Angel. We did our podcast. We did our thing. We had our little drinks, and then we went to what's it
South
called? We're
Beach.
going tonight. Okay, South Beach. We went to South Beach, and then I went with him because he said like, "Yo, let's pull up, let's go." So I went with him, and then I guess he met you there, whatever. I don't know. I didn't felt the vibes with you. I felt like you didn't like me for some
No,
reason. Even though you're still trying to be like, I guess, friendly, but I felt like you didn't like me.
that's wild. No, I mean, if I don't know anyone, I'm not gonna judge them.
Mm-hmm.
But I am very like very assertive with people. Like I'm not just gonna be like, oh hey, what's
Oh, yeah,
up?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like for me, I gotta feel you. I gotta be like, and that's why like the second time I saw you, I was like, oh,
The
you know
second
what?
time, yeah.
Like we're vibing. I was like, oh, you know, because I mean, for me, I'm not like a person that's gonna be like, oh, you know what? Let me be a groupie, or let me be like, oh, you know what? Let me just
I
like,
think that's how
And that's what I wanted to
yeah,
go for the second time. Okay, so the first time I felt like you didn't like me. I was like, okay, let me just step away, let them do their own thing. Let me just step away. I don't want to like get in the mix because I really,
yeah.
really
I
want to
mean,
get. I'm
I would do the same. You know, I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, I'm not
Yeah,
feeling the
I'm
vibe.
not really
Remove
much into
myself.
the drama shit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my little drink. I'm gonna go home. So I went home, and then I guess the next week, I went by myself, and I saw you and your brother and your good little friends. And I was like, I said hi to you because I mean I saw you the other day. So
The courtesy.
the courtesy. So I said hi to you, and you're like, oh, let's hang out. Like just stay with us, whatever. I was like, okay, period. I was like, I thought he didn't like me. So yeah, the second time you're more welcoming.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, a lot of people like misconstrue a lot of that because, like me and my brother, like a lot of times we're standoffish, or
But I
people be
low
like,
key
oh,
love that y'all were standoffish because I feel like even though it felt bad for me, but it still felt like okay, they're protective of themselves.
of their energy.
They're protective of their
I think
energy.
yeah. The thing
I love
is,
that they're a duo and y'all like it's hard for y'all.
the
Right?
thing is, we get that a lot because I mean we get compared a lot,
Mm-hmm.
or you know a lot of times people be like, oh, where's the better looking one? Where's the more fit one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the fit one. Like I like para mí like me gusta cocinar, me gusta comer. Like yo no me,
Bye, you look fit, girl.
but now I mean I'm starting to like
Get it back into it.
get self.
Is your brother more in the fit one?
Yeah, he is.
He
He's
goes to
more
gym?
built. He yeah, that nalgón, you know, slim thigh, like waist, you know, nice thighs. Kudos to him, you know.
Mm.
But I mean, he's worked really hard. Like literally, he's been going to the gym for like what 6 years, you know.
Dang.
So his body wasn't built like in like 2 months, 2 years, 1 year. No, like
Mm-hmm.
he's literally putting the work. So I mean, now like he's motivating me because I mean we motivate one each other, we inspire one each other to be like, oh, you know, like let's do
I
it.
wish I had a twin brother, man.
You know, because like now I'm just like, dang, you know,
Mm-hmm.
for all you bitches, imagine that we're like, oh, where's the better looking twin?
Both of them are better.
Wait.
Both of them are good.
No, wait
looking.
till I get myself where I need to get myself for me. Y van a ser ratas ahí en trampas. I'm sorry.
No,
man.
both of y'all are really good looking. I'm gonna show
Appreciate
you
that,
off
thank
camera
you.
of his brother, bro. Both of them are so good. Nice.
Both, yeah.
But
No,
he has his
I have
hair
some.
long. People are like, ah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
long.
He's more like. Let me explain it to the people. So he's like the Maluma that first started like Pretty Boy, Dirty Boy, and then his brother is more like the now Maluma with the long hair. You know what I
The
mean?
braids and all that. But I mean, a lot of people tell us that, which I mean, like we take compliments. We're like, oh, thank you, but like, Maluma's Maluma.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be Maluma, but we take it, because I mean, he is a very handsome, good-looking man.
Yeah.
So I mean, the compliments, I mean, anyone would take compliments. So, yeah.
How do y'all deal with Actually, that's a good ass.
The dating life.
How do y'all deal with like cause twins, y'all look the same. Y'all look like. How do y'all like deal with the guys?
Well, the thing is, a lot of people fantasize sleeping with twins. Oh, that's the one biggest fantasize that people always tell us. Oh, do you guys mess around together?
Yeah.
We don't.
No.
Me and my brother have two different likings, totally different likings. Two people, we have different minds. We think different. So it's not like we're gonna be like, oh, I like the guy, And we're very communicative, more because he's been here in Houston more than I have. So I mean, when it comes to like, even talking to somebody or somebody messaging me, I'll be like, oh, do you know this person? Oh, I see you follow him. Do you know him? Whatever. And I mean, it's not like he's giving me the authority to be like, oh, you can or you cannot. But I mean, we just have that respect for each other just because.
Just to communicate.
We don't want to give the person the benefit of being like, oh, you know what? I slept with both of them.
I talked to them both.
Yeah.
I feel like me and my best friend are the same. Like Adrian, bestie. We gotta talk to each other because we can't give these motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. Be like, oh, I fucked you and your best friend.
Even with our bestie Ricky, like we're like that because I mean, like
Ricky was such a cool vibe, dude. Too.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he was cool vibe.
That's mine and my brother's ride or die.
Aww.
That's actually who dropped me off today because I'm carless.
He dropped you off.
Yeah.
You should have told him to stay.
He got a date.
Oh.
But he dropped me off because I'm carless. You know. But I mean, if it comes to that, I prefer to fill my bestie's tank than to give it to a thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I appreciate being a princess. That's what I call it, a princess. Because
as you should.
I mean, who doesn't want to be
a passenger princess?
Actually, one of my managers told me, she is, a delicate woman. Her name's Marwa. I'm gonna keep it at that. Okay. She told me that she actually never drove in her life because she had a driver.
A man or a driver?
Yeah, and I told her, I was like, that's funny because I have a driver too, but I pay them every day. Besides you, I don't know how you run. She's like, it's just like a driver. And I was like, I wish I had the money, just to have a driver.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what we're working for, to be able to just not worry
the passenger princess.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And there's nothing wrong with being a passenger
There's
princess.
nothing wrong too. I love driving. Like, to be honest, I love driving.
If I can be on my phone while you drive and get in a car accident, that's fine.
Not the car accident.
That's fine, because then, you know what? I can be a victim of your situation.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Okay. I finished mine, so I catch up. Did you finish yours?
No, I got like one more sip.
Dale, pues.
Cheers to the person that's worried about
his situation.
My situation.
Fuck y'all.
Message me. Maybe we can work something out.
Maybe you can buy him a truck.
Something, right? Right? Or something.
Maybe
since
you can be his driver.
Since you're so pressed about
me not having a car.
not having a car.
Go ahead and give him a little DM, bitch.
Yeah. But I bet I make more money than you. But we won't talk about that. Because I mean, if I can afford a lift every day and you can't.
Period.
Oh my God! Imagine me being that dramatic. I'm just kidding. Hey, all love it. Don't think I'm over here.
No, stand on business. Don't apologize to the motherfucker.
You know what? Yeah, we
can
talk.
Stand on business.
We can talk.
No.
Message me. Talk to me. I feel like you got a lot to say.
Yeah,
speak up.
DM me too.
DM me, and I mean, let's settle it. Maybe I can give you some azúcar.
Okay, Celia Cruz.
Hey,
Alright, there you go. We've both finished our beatbox.
Cheers to him, actually. Cheers
to haters and fucking
not haters,
dumbass.
Just people that humble you.
The people that humble you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Boom.
Alright, guys. So thank you so much for watching this podcast. This is actually a good ass podcast.
Do you have any questions for him?
Me?
Yeah.
I already asked all my questions.
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, do
Do you-
I?
Oh, for real? You didn't ask me no questions.
I didn't. Dang.
Okay, before we end,
We're being petty pale over here with the petty.
we're being petty with the
Um,
motherfuckers.
how what message do you give to other people that want to start doing like
A podcast?
podcasts or just YouTubing or being or doing social networking? Because I mean I know it takes a lot to like put yourself in your business and being vulnerable and having first time people come here to your
Environment.
like how do you work with that? How do you like what
Um,
motivates you to do it?
what motivates me to
And
do it?
what's the best advice you have for people wanting to start it?
What motivates me to do it is for I feel like it's just because so many people are very me, and just the way I think is the way it goes. But no, it's not the way you think. It's just you need to experience other people's POVs. You need to experience like their experiences. So I feel like the more you learn, the more you talk to people, the more you experience other people's situationships or like situationships or anything that happens in their life. Like you learn from it, and you also are more willing to like be more like what's the right word for it? Open about it. Like just be open about it. Just be strong. You have to be very strong minded. You have to be very like thick skin because there's a lot of haters, dude. There's like a lot of haters. They were like, oh, both of y'all need to do this and that, or both of y'all are suck. Like, why do y'all have a podcast, or why did he have a podcast? Like, no, don't worry about them. Just worry about the people that love you, support you, and the people that are willing to be there down to do everything for you. So yeah, just do people, just do you basically. Be nice about it, be humble about it, and be real because people can see from the instant if you're not real. If you're not real, then you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
So just be real, be nice, be humble, be grateful.
Which I have to
from where
say,
you're
you
at.
do very good at it because I mean, as we don't know a lot about ourselves, but we've seen each other. I mean, like, and like you said, the first time we met each other was just like very like,
Yeah.
But I mean, the second time was just like, what, this is a person that honestly, um, isn't like biased because of where you're at in like the social work because social media is like a big thing nowadays.
Yeah.
And I mean a lot of people can really like take it up,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, se le va por el
la cabeza,
yeah.
I
and
think it's humble, like you
It's
said.
just you have
and I
to
feel
keep
like
humble.
your roots have play a lot of things because I mean like that's what brings you back and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm doing it because
It's relatable.
like I'm trying
It's- yeah.
I'm trying to grow, but I'm trying to also maneuver like myself as in a way how I would be regardless of how much popularity or people know of you and not be like, oh, I'm gonna change because now I have to be at this level. So I mean, I respect you for that.
Thank you so much.
'Cause, I mean, you're consistent.
Thank you. That means a lot because I do get a lot of questions like that because they're like, oh, why you? A lot of dumb people be like, oh, why you interviewing or like doing podcasts with people like only have like a few hundred followers or a few thousand followers? Like, why don't you interview people that have thousands of followers? Like, it's not the followers that I'm interested in the person.
Correct.
I'm interested of what they bring to me. I'm interested on that person. So if I'm interested in that person, if I'm interested in their life, if I'm interested like something about them that brings it to me, to my attention, is what I want to go for. Like I don't care if you have 2 followers.
So he's more on like, I respect you for that because hold on, let me open the gate over here because
Your house gate.
yeah, because it might be a taxi or something.
Period.
I'm just
But
kidding.
yeah, so basically we're gonna end this podcast. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for asking questions. You guys were all welcome to ask. And I mean, thank you for having me. And I mean,
Thank you for coming. You're such a good vibe. I
You
love
too.
you.
I appreciate you.
All right, guys. So much. So thank you so much. But where can people follow you? So if anybody's watching that don't already follow you, where can they find you?
So my tags is for Instagram because that's the only thing I use.
Okay.
It's X under little line ZEUZ underline X. Yeah, that's where you guys can find me.
Period.
That's the only
Social media.
Yeah, that I
Do you do
use.
TikToks or no?
I post like my singing, but I mean, I don't know how to use it. Like I told you, I don't know how to use social media like that.
We're gonna show him.
So I mean, if anything, he'll have the link on the bio.
Yeah,
So you guys can follow me.
Definitely.
If you guys want.
The link is gonna be in the description down below. So go ahead and like the video right now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
And
And follow me and him. So thank you so much for watching. We love you.